I'm Mark, and most people call me Mr. Dog Poop. Human DNA, dog DNA, it's all the same. So basically what we do is the same thing that the FBI does in human cases, but we're doing it with dogs. So we've created a database like the FBI uses in criminal cases, and we go after dogs for pooping.
So Mr. Dog Poop is a one-of-a-kind company. I've never heard of anything like it. I've never seen anything like it.
My friend called me up and he said, there's a Dr. Dog Poop, but there's no Mr. Dog Poop. And within 2 minutes I had registered the name, because as soon as I heard it, I knew that was it. I argued with my wife and people for months and months, and they talked about, it's terrible, people are gonna be embarrassed to cash their paychecks, it's a horrible name. People love it. Mr. Dog Poop is a biotech startup, and we use DNA analysis to match poop to who didn't scoop. So when those careless neighbors in your apartment complex leave poop on your doorstep or your front lawn, we catch those poopatrators.
The poopatrators, they come in all shapes and sizes.
Penny, Cooper, Mowgli.
They all get caught in the end.
Madison, Mowgli again. Here's Cooper again.
I'm always just blown away by some of the places that they find the poop, like an elevator, a hallway. I never would have thought that it was such a problem until I worked here.
I came up with the idea, I was looking for some different businesses, and I'm on the phone with my friend and he says, why don't you pick up dog poop? I shook my head. I have 20 years of programming experience and writing software. Why would I go pick up dog poop? And then I did the research and I said, there's actually a lot of money to be made picking up dog poop. And we expect to make 1.5 million this year. So we saw the DNA and we saw that as an opportunity to really separate ourselves from the people throwing a bucket in the back of their car and picking up poop off the lawn. The challenges started with day one. I initially thought, like everybody else, I've watched TV, how hard can DNA be? I mean, you swab the mouth, you put the thing in a machine and you say, hey, I have a hit, it's Joe's dog. So I went on eBay and I ordered a couple of DNA machines and some supplies and put them in a corner, and I hired experts and they came in and they said, what is this? I said, science stuff, test tubes and burners and machines. No, that's not how it works. Learning DNA was a lot more complicated. I don't have a science background, and that was a huge challenge in getting the business set up. So each day brings on new challenges, and we solve those problems and we move forward. If you're an entrepreneur and you have an idea, you just have to go for it. When I got into poop, everybody laughed. When I've done other things, people have laughed. We tried to deal with labs and order supplies. They didn't want to deal with us. Everything that we did, every obstacle that we hit made us better. If you give up, you lose. You never fail if you don't give up. And going 2 years in this business and making $10,000, you would tell yourself, this is insane. And we didn't give up, and now we have hundreds of properties waiting for service. The thing that's kept me going all this time is the excitement about the product. When I was a small child, I maybe wanted to be a fireman or a policeman or something. I did not dream of being Mr. Dog Poop. But I wear the name proudly.